Namaste Libras and Libra Risings, and welcome to Soul Horoscope Super Scopes. My name is Christopher Witecki. I am a soul biographer and a modern mystic, and I'm here to help you step into your power. I practice what I call step astrology. I believe that each of the 12 signs are actually natural born talented at one of the steps of manifestation, or what I call the 11 steps to serious joy. And when you're a Libra or a Libra Rising, you are a natural born step 6. That's the 6th step, and that's where we balance things and we open up to giving and receiving, the Venus ruled step. So the step 6s are actually working on something very important to them, their heart and their love story. In fact, you're going to move into the passionate part of your love story this week, especially with a full moon. So the Libras and Libra Risings are working on what I call serious joy. This is what we all came to Earth for, that Garden of Eden experience. And when it comes to the Garden of Eden experience, because Libras and Libra Risings are so accommodating to the world, when it comes to your personal love story, it's very Aquarius, extremely unique, unheard of, a once-in-a-lifetime situation most often. And so really this is about you stepping away from certain things in society, certain desires to be everything to everyone, and stepping towards the weird, bizarre uniqueness of your heart, of who you are, and honoring that part of you. All right. So this week there's going to be a bit of a stress as we have a full moon at the end of the week. At that point, it will be a tug of war. Your heart will be pulled towards certain things in society. Your actual heart will also want other things for yourself. Honestly, you have to draw the circles around what's important to you, particularly when it comes to what you value. Saturn in Scorpio is saying you have no more time when it comes to protecting things you don't really love or don't really value. A lot of Libras and Libra Risings having money issues right now, and that's because you have allowed your energy to invest in things your heart doesn't really love. Your mind has talked you into 3 or 4 steps to something, and so you're trying to get yourself through these steps of getting to value. But if you're not feeling valuable to begin with, if value is a few steps away, you're drawing the wrong circles. So drawing circles, step 0, around the areas of your heart that are important, the areas of your life that are valuable, that will help you stay on that passionate journey towards personal dreams or love. So around Thursday, Friday, as the moon starts to get full in Leo, you might get caught in a tug of war between, again, society or friends or something like that, and what your heart really wants. And this tug of war might be extremely valuable because it will help you understand exactly what your heart wants. Now, one pressure that I definitely feel being put on is the pressure between Uranus pushing you in personal marriage and partnership, and Mars in the house of ego, really giving Libras no tolerance, and Libra Risings no tolerance either. So you have no patience, no tolerance, your ego is very revved up. And so in essence, as you want to step into your personal dreams, you've got to be extremely political, or I guess you're trying to, it's very difficult because all these pressures are on you, and really the way out of all of it is to listen to your heart, is to listen to only what your heart wants, to protect only what is valuable to you in your heart. That is what's going to allow you to walk through all these twisted flames of confusion and fire and get to the final destination, right? Now, you must be self-merciful and very compassionate in the moment. This is the next lesson you'll be going through, particularly the 3rd week of February. It'll be extremely intense when it comes to self-mercy and self-compassion. So the more you say to yourself, it's okay, the more you make it an easier job on yourself, the better, because you just have to, in order to bring your artist out, in order to bring your love out, you have to make it a very gentle, pillowy kind of situation. Now, when it comes to love itself, love is actually ruled by Venus. And this leads to a new component that I have to the Super Scope, which is called the VQ. And this is what I call the Venus Quotient. The Venus Quotient is our capacity to love on Earth. And when you were born, Venus was in a sign. Now, maybe it was in Libra, just like you, or maybe it wasn't. In fact, a lot of times our Venus is somewhere else than our sun sign. And I think as all my clients are wanting to fall in love, that's the biggest question, I thought it's time to start talking about our Venus quotient. So for those people who have Venus in Libra, you have a 6 VQ. Your Venus quotient is a 6 VQ, which means that you have to be in a state of grace and balance before entering a love relationship. All right. Now this is because people out of balance often fall in love with 6 VQs. All right. So 6 VQs often fall in love with kind of rocky, crazy, a little bit kind of off the handle sort of boys if you're a girl. And honestly, even the boys end up mellowing out kind of rocky, crazy, rock and roll kind of girls. So a 6 VQ has got to be in perfect harmony with themselves and in love with themselves before they even enter a relationship. So where are the VQs? Well, when it comes to personal love, even though you're focusing on love and passion this week and creative projects and things you love, the truth is that the work of the 6 VQ is to nurture thyself more importantly, like to put more self-nurturing. Basically, you have to polish the scales. You have to really make everything sweet and nice and pillowy and really allow yourself to be more delicate and change the rules from the way you were born. So all the 6 VQs, if you want true love in your life, treat yourself and pamper yourself right now and put yourself into that hot bubble bath kind of self-love in order to bring in the love that you deserve. That's where the 6 VQs are, and that's where the Libra Risings are with love, and that's where the Libra Sun signs are with love too. Be sure to look up your VQ if it's not in Libra. Now, if you need help looking things up, we've got a lot of places to go. For one, you might have seen gavenus.me. All you ladies, if you want help, we have a Facebook social network, gavenus.me. Come on down, join it. We have volunteers that help you look up your VQ rating and help you understand the Venus that you are. Otherwise, folks, come on down to soulmart.me. This is where I have all my content and the new Megascope for February. So if you want to know how Valentine's Day turns out and how the Sun in Pisces turns out, the self-mercy part, you can get it for just $11.11. It's iPhone ready, on your phone, watch it. It goes through all the details of the week that I don't go through here in the free weekly horoscope. All right, that's all I have for this week. I will see you in 7 days for all my lovely VQ6s and for the Libras, Libra Risings. Until then, live, love, be.